Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the finale of 2001 in video gaming. This is part of my decade in review of video gaming, 2000 to 2010. This time actually covers the games that I have actually played the most of. Let's kick it off right. Halo Combat Evolved. To be honest, I have never played Halo's storyline, Halo 1's storyline, but that's not really why Halo resonates so well in the heart with me. It was the multiplayer. It was the countless hours of times that I spent playing Blood Gulch, just like Slayer, like multiplayer, 4-player Slayer on. Just playing Blood Gulch, just chill out, Damnation, Hang 'em High, fucking Prisoner, Wizard, oh my god. Every fucking map, we would play them until we needed to go home. Fantastic, the memories. And it makes me kind of sad that I actually never, ever played Halo 2. Yeah, people are gonna hate me for that, but I never played Halo 2, like, at all. I never touched Halo 2. Yeah, hate, dislikes coming in, I can feel them. Yeah, Halo resonates so well in the heart with me, and fuck, yeah, the memories, oh my god. Wow. Alright, next up is frequency. You know, without frequency and amplitude, there would be no Guitar Hero. How would you even call them? I think both frequency and amplitude made you play like every part, like every instrument of a song, but it like cut it out, and it did it so well, and it did it so flawlessly that it was just fantastically executed, and I kind of miss it. Like, it was such a good game in its own regard, because without it there would be no Guitar Hero, and you have to thank frequency and amplitude for what they did for the musical, air quotes, musical games that Guitar Hero is made of. So yeah, frequency is pretty good. Melee! Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I played Melee so much. Granted, I wasn't that good at it, like, ever, but Melee was probably the only decent GameCube game that I remember playing. Well, that and another one that I'll get to in this video. But Melee kind of made the GameCube for me. It was just the hours of... It's a party game. It's another party game, just like Mario Party or Pokemon Stadium. It's another party game, but the way it was like designed and developed, it was good. It wasn't... Brawl was decent, but Melee was good. And the original Super Smash Bros. Was great. So, like, the more they go on, the worse they get. So Melee kind of falls in between that, like, upper good category. Like, it's like an 89% out of 90. Like, if you consider 90 to be great, it's like an 89.5. So it's like right underneath the great game. And it's just so good. So good. Okay, now, the PlayStation game that kind of made me, enjoy like the longevity of the PS2, and that is Jak and Daxter. Being a Naughty Dog game, you know, I've come to expect a lot from Naughty Dog because of Jak and Daxter, and they certainly deliver with fucking Uncharted. Like, they delivered hardcore, and they're good. They're good. But Jak and Daxter kind of kept the PS2 alive for me because I recently replayed Jak and Daxter, and it still holds up to this day. It's just such a good game, and it's just so good. And because Jak 2 and 3 came out within like 3 years of Jak and Daxter, that must say something, because Naughty Dog really outdid themselves on Jak 2, and Jak 3 was kind of meh, but Jak 2 was good. It was no Jak and Daxter, but it was good. It was good for what it was. Yeah, probably the weirdest game on this series this year is Luigi's Mansion. I really have no complaints about Luigi's Mansion. I mean, sure, it was kind of weird, but it was original and refreshing. It kind of made the GameCube for me as well as Melee, because like, if I were to play 2 GameCube games for the rest of my life, it would be Melee and Luigi's Mansion, because of it was just the fact that you had a vacuum cleaner and you had to shine light. It was like it's like Alan Wake, in the fact that you had to kill the ghosts by shining a light on them and sucking the vacuum in them. And I love that. I love that. And there was so much depth in the game that there was like a couple optional bosses that you didn't even need to kill, or like stuck into a vacuum or something. But it was original and refreshing. I love that. And I want to play Luigi's Mansion now. I really do. Final Fantasy X is the one that's going to round off that list, and I know I'm going to get hate for this, but bring it. I don't care. I hate Final Fantasy X. It's probably my least favorite game. Like, Final Fantasy X marked what... who was the developer of Final Fantasy X? Final Fantasy in general. Square Enix. How could I forget that? Square Enix, Squaresoft, whatever they are. But Final Fantasy X went downhill, or it started going downhill with Final Fantasy X, and it's only gotten worse and worse and worse from there. Final Fantasy IX, that came out in 2000, was the last good Final Fantasy, in my opinion. Not only because of the story, because of the soundtrack, and Final Fantasy X was just so retarded with the fucking sphere grid, and fuck, what, oh god. I am actually going to link you to a review that is not on YouTube. I mean, it might be on YouTube, but I don't want to look for it. That I know by a guy named Spoony, and he did a Final Fantasy X review that people are going to hate, but I enjoyed, because it's pretty much how I feel about Final Fantasy X. It fucking sucked. Yeah, you can find that in the description. But yeah, that is actually 2001 in video gaming. I know this one took like 20 minutes just by itself, but a lot of fucking games came out this year. Yeah, 2002 is gonna be good. Vice City, House of the Dead 3, yeah, Kingdom Hearts, that'll be a good one. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.